Hello, I'm Stephen Aiken. I'm the Florida 9 region rep for the Florida Libertarian Party. And of course, yesterday I read you some of the platform from the National Libertarian Party. Now, the entire platform can be viewed at lp.org. Now, today, of course, we don't live in a one nation government. We live in a government that has 50 states. They all have individual constitutions. Yes, the federal constitution does prohibit the states from doing a few individual things, but by and large, the states are all independent. And as such, the Florida Libertarian Party has its own um, platform. Now, I would like to read you some of the Florida State platform, and the entire platform can be viewed at lpf.org. Okay, the preamble says libertarians seek a society based on personal liberty and responsibility, a society in which all individuals are sovereign over their own lives. This most desirable method of organization societies is the natural order that arises when the inalienable rights of individuals to life, liberty, and property ownership are respected and protected. People have the right to engage in any activity that is peaceful and honest and pursues happiness in whichever manner they choose, so long as they do not forcibly or fraudulently interfere with the equal rights of others. Libertarians welcome the peace, prosperity, and diversity that freedom brings. State government. 1. In the absence of declared war by the United States Congress, we oppose the use of Florida troops by the federal government. 2. Individuals have the right to defend themselves and others. We oppose any law that dilutes the rights of individual law-abiding persons to own a firearm or other means of self-defense. We support any laws that further the rights of both concealed weapon permits and all citizens of Florida to openly carry firearms. 3. We endorse the 10th Amendment to the United States Constitution, which reserves to the states and its people all powers not expressly delegated to the federal government by the U.S. Constitution, or prohibited from the states to the people of the people by the U.S. Constitution. 4. We support equality under the law and condemn any law that either rewards or punishes any individual based on race, ethnicity, religion, gender, or any other group identification. Each person has the same inalienable rights that the state has a duty to protect. 5. Each state government shall be removed entirely from occupational license process. It has produced no better results than private licensing and amounts to another tax. 6. We advocate a sunshine law requiring an automatic end to most government offices, agencies, departments, laws, regulations, taxes, and expenditures within 10 years, if not reauthorized. Constitutionally mandated offices, agencies, departments, would of course be exempt from the sunshine provision. We oppose immunities for any public office or employees for illegal acts or omissions. Like any citizen, they should be subject to criminal prosecution and held liable for any injuries caused by their actions. 8. Sunshine laws should apply to all public employees working in a public place with modern technology. Virtually every person has the ability to record and report the actions of our public officials and workers. As such, there should be no law prohibiting or limiting the electronic recording and reporting using any means of any public official, including law enforcement officers, while performing their duty in public places. 9. The Libertarian Party of Florida opposes the participation by the state of Florida in the Real ID Act or any similar federal identification database mandates. Okay. Now, let me read you part of the United States Constitution. This is Article 6. It says the senators and representatives before mentioned, and the members of the several state legislatures, and all executive and judicial officers, both of the United States and of the several states, shall be bound by oath or affirmation to support this Constitution, but no religious test shall ever be required as qualification to any office or public trust in the United States. Now, of course, when it says this Constitution, it's referring to the United States Constitution. And basically what that means is that all state and local officials are bound to uphold the United States Constitution as well as the state constitutions. Now, what that means is that if the federal government decides to hand out any money that is not constitutionally authorized to the United States government, in other words, if the United States government wishes to hand out money for education or one of the other many things that are not delegated to the federal constitution, to the federal government, then the state government and the local governments are required by their oath to simply turn down the money. And again, if the federal government passes any mandates down to state or to local governments, whether they're funded mandates or unfunded mandates, that's irrelevant. If they're mandates that the federal government does not have any authority in, then the states and the local governments are required by their oath to say, no, we're not going to follow these mandates. But of course, the state and the local governments don't follow the U.S. Constitution any more than the federal elected people do. That's why all Republicans and Democrats have to leave. They need to be replaced by people that know what their job is, and the job is to defend and uphold the U.S. Constitution, and it's to protect the property rights and the civil rights of the inhabitants of the state of Florida. And anything else is just unacceptable. And okay, I think I shall leave it off there for now. And well, you have a good day.